Hi there, it's MrByZ, and I'm back again. I know I've been out for just a little bit, but I've had a lot going on. But I've got a lot of new stuff. And today I'm finally going to take a look at something a lot of people have been asking me to look at, and that is the Rise of Skywalker Vintage Collection Poe Dameron X-Wing. I picked this up off of Amazon on a Cyber Monday deal, I think it was, for about 60 bucks. Seemed like a pretty good deal to pick it up then. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm finally going to open it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting off with the box here. The box is actually really nice. Now, obviously, I haven't seen the movie. This is December 11th as I record this, so I have no idea what's going on in the movie and all that sort of thing. But I do like the character edition, although you notice that C-3PO is not a vintage collection figure. That is a 5 points of articulation figure that we've been getting. Rey, Chewbacca, and Poe are all multi-articulated and everything there, though. Has a little vintage collection stamp and the Rise of Skywalker deal. And we look at this, it has stuff on the side about what we're going to see when we open the box. And the back looks just like the front. I kind of wish they did, like we got with the sail barge, where it had the diagram on the back, like the old stuff. I wish we were getting some of that instead of just the same picture on both sides. But that's still pretty cool. We just have stuff there. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. I've been excited to get to this. It's just taken a little while. It's just kind of sitting in my garage for a little while. Oh boy. Okay, I got an extra piece of cardboard that just came out. Interesting. Wow, that's pretty nice. Instructions there. So we have the X-Wing here as it comes. You can see the guns. We have the main body. Then we have wings, and I can see the nose cone right there. It's really nice to see it full size, other than, the previous X-Wings that we've gotten from the new trilogy have all been rather small, so it's pretty cool to see this. So we'll go ahead and pop this out. I've said it before in these videos, but I do not miss those days of all those stupid twist ties that Hasbro used to do with every toy. It was so annoying. It took forever to open your toys. You're like, okay, I want to check out my toy. Give me an hour and a half here, and I'll finally get it open. That was awful. Really gave to the... When Hasbro started trying to be a little bit more, I guess, environmentally conscious is what they've been saying. And they went to more of these little rubber band type things. It's been a lot better. But, anybody who did the Disney die-cast figures, those were awful too. They had so many little wire twist ties and such. All right, got everything out. We have main body of the X-Wing. Pretty nice. Those of you who have watched my show for a while know I actually like X-Wings. I have a lot of X-Wings. In fact, there's a bunch hanging almost over my head right now. Mainly because when the FX X-Wing first came out, I bought those. That was, 97? And then, of course, I worked for Toys R Us back then. And in 2000, we started blowing out a lot of stuff. I was still working for Toys R Us, and we were blowing them out at like 10 bucks a piece. I remember literally calling up the store and going, what do we get in today? And, they would tell me that we got some X-Wings or some AT-ATs or whatever, and I would literally be saying, okay, save me 4 cases of that. I was saving stuff by the case, and it was kind of incredible. Alright, so we need to pop some wings on it, looks like. Oh boy. This is the fun part. I better look at instructions. I don't know my sequel X-Wings as well as I do my original trilogy X-Wings, so I have to see what wings go where here. Because you have like these, and then you have these. I'll make sure I get them right. I think so. Something about right and left on here, but oh boy. Okay, looks like I'm looking at the instruction sheet. Make sure I'm doing this right. So from the top, I think, oh, no, that one. Okay. So I'm looking at the instruction sheet here. You can see it right here. See what all I'm doing here. Let me go ahead and put this together. It's going to take a little bit. This will be a lot easier now. All right, this thing is really cool. I'm already just like looking at it, and it's awesome. You can see the detail. I actually want to start on the bottom of this, because there's so many little cool things. First thing I do is like, oh, there's this door here. Now, we've had some X-Wings, some Luke X-Wings with this door before. It's nothing new. But it's always just been kind of an open cargo container. And this one, we get a little ladder. Yay, a ladder. And it looks like this ladder is made to go right in there. I think. Oh, okay, the other way. It's got a little curved spot. I guess more like that. Okay. Oh. So you can see you can stick the ladder right there. You can open up the rear landing gear here, which I don't have the newest vintage collection X-Wing, but before X-Wings, the original trilogy X-Wings, they would just have landing gear that popped out. They didn't have doors or anything. These not only have doors, but as you can see, they unfold. So it's pretty cool. And the detail in these little compartments is really nice. I mean, it's just like a gunmetal gray in there and stuff. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get out, though. I'll say that. But it's rather impressive, the detailing on this. I know a lot of people wanted, go ahead, that doesn't want to come out. Wanted, you know, more scaled X-Wings and everything. Since we've been getting them since Force Awakens, and we haven't had them necessarily. Oh, turn. Oops, popped it off. Okay. I guess it probably is supposed to go like that. I'm gonna turn them like that. But yeah, you can see in there's nice detail all around. And then up here, we can open this up. Now we have had on original trilogy X-Wings, we have had a door that opened. Oh, good, locks into place. To bring out the front landing gear, that's nothing new. And then we can take this. Now we set up landing gear. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Oh, yeah, the ladder looks pretty good. It's almost, I guess you can kind of, I'd have to play with it once it come out there. A couple more things we got. We got an engine cowling that comes off here. Does not like to come off. Oh, I just killed the landing gear. All right there. So you can see some extra engine detail and everything, which is pretty cool. I had heard about this, but you have the BB-8 slot right here, and you pop that off, and you can have an R2 slot. So you can go with whichever type of droid you want in there, which is pretty cool. We open up the cockpit, see what kind of detail they have. I know, oh yeah, same thing. It's actually hinged, and we have a stick in the middle. That's pretty cool. All in all, it's really nice. Very good detail on this X-Wing. It's kind of fun to get. I guess I'll have to grab a couple figures and maybe another X-Wing for comparison here. So first of all, I grabbed the original Force Awakens black X-Wing, and you can see the difference. See how much taller it is. If I were to put this guy right in front of it, just put the cockpit open on that, like that, you can see how much bigger the wing span is. how much longer the fuselage is, just how much more it is, which is really nice. It is definitely a much bigger, pretty nice ship. I'm pretty impressed with it. Next, I thought I'd see how well our Poe Dameron figure fits in there. This is one of the newer vintage collection. There we go. Vintage collection Poe Dameron X-Wing. Picked him up not too long ago. And it looks like we have to kind of lift this up to get him in there and see how well he fits. Fits pretty good. Get the stick in. There we go. Seems to slot in there pretty well. Cockpit closes just fine. We have Poe Dameron in there. It's pretty nice. For the BB-8, I grabbed just a Hasbro BB-8 here. I don't think he's supposed to quite sit like that. Let's see. I feel like it should be held in a little bit better. But if I do it like that, I feel like it's going to fall. Well, maybe not. No, it's cushioned pretty well in there. So you can put your BB-8 and you can have him there as well. Pretty nice. But let's say you want an R2 in there. Oh, I see. So it actually, you can see, it fits in there really nicely, so it doesn't have to, it's not going to fall all the way. That's what I figured it was going to do, is fall all the way. That's cool. Oh, fits pretty snug. Let's take an R2 here. And he goes in there. I don't think, does this go over it? I'm willing to try. Oh, maybe so. Really want? Maybe not. Let me see here. It might just work. Yeah. You can still have that with R2's head popping out. That's kind of cool. Very reminiscent of the old original Kenner X-Wing, with just the head there popping up. Wouldn't that have been interesting if they had done that sort of thing just with the head there? Because that just seems a little too open. You know what I haven't done? I haven't looked at how the wings open and shut. I'm going to guess something on the back. Doesn't look like it. Let me see. This is interesting because the instructions didn't show this. I had to go, I'm like, where is the lever? But it's actually, there's a hidden button right here. And you press this, and your wings will pop open and stay open. Because I was like, I'm assuming we hit that again to pop them back. No, we've hit that button. Oh, that's cool. So hit that button to pop them open, that button to pop them back. That's pretty cool. So I think in the end, this X-Wing is pretty darn awesome. I really like that we have a new mechanism for opening and shutting the wings. The detail on it is amazing. The more I just look at this, I mean, this is so cool. I wasn't initially as excited by this. I was like, oh, cool, a new ship, or, you know, it's another X-Wing. But, you know, it's so much of an improvement over what we've had on the new trilogy stuff. Figure fits in very well. Like I said, you put BB-8 or R2 in there, doesn't matter. But my only complaint is the rear landing gear falls out really easily. Like, you put a little bit of weight, too much weight on this, and that landing gear will pop out and pop off really easily. It's not broken or anything. It's just, you just pop it back in. But if I had a complaint, that would be it. Otherwise, this is amazing. I love this vehicle. I can see why so many people are like, you got to review this. It's so cool. And I agree. It is amazing. I do recommend it. I don't know if it's worth $100. That's up to you. Obviously, I didn't pay $100, so I'm happy about that. But I love this X-Wing. I definitely would recommend going and finding it.